Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Millionaire Coins. We're unraveling the incredible story of a coin that most of us have probably seen in our daily lives, the 1974 USA 1-cent coin. But what if I told you that one of these humble pennies sold for millions of dollars at auction? That's right. We're diving deep into its history, its rarity, its design, and the fascinating world of million-dollar auctions. Whether you're a casual collector or a seasoned numismatist, this is one story you don't want to miss. To understand why the 1974 penny is so unique, we need to travel back to the early 1970s, a time of economic challenges in the U.S. The country was facing rising inflation, and copper prices were skyrocketing. Copper was the primary material used in the production of pennies, but with the increasing cost, the U.S. Mint faced a dilemma: how to continue. In 1973, the U.S. Mint began experimenting with alternatives to copper, leading to the creation of the infamous 1974 aluminum cent. Over 1.5 million aluminum pennies were struck in 1973 and early 1974 for testing and congressional review. But before they could reach the public, something changed. So, why are these 1974 pennies so special? The U.S. Mint struck about 1.5 million 1974 aluminum cents, but after concerns arose over its impact on vending machines and the medical risks associated with ingesting aluminum, the government decided to scrap the plan. Most of the coins were melted down, but a few escaped. These rare 1974 aluminum cents were meant for internal testing, and technically, none of them should be in public hands. But somehow, a few managed to escape the mint's recall, sparking legal battles over ownership. Let's talk about the physical characteristics of the 1974 cent. The regular copper alloy penny, which most of us have seen, weighs 3.11 grams and is made primarily of copper. But the rare aluminum version weighs just 0.93 grams, making it much lighter than the traditional copper. The design remains the same as the standard penny, featuring Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, both designed by Victor David Brenner. However, the key difference lies in the material used. Let's talk about what makes these coins so valuable. For collectors, rarity is everything. While billions of copper 1974 pennies were struck, the 1974 aluminum cent is a true rarity. Experts estimate that only about 10 to 12 aluminum pennies have survived, making them one of the rarest coins in American history. As of today, most standard 1974 copper pennies are worth just their face value, 1 cent, though they might fetch a few cents more in uncirculated condition. But the aluminum version? That's where things get interesting. In recent years, the 1974 aluminum cent has made headlines for its jaw-dropping auction prices. One of the most famous instances was in 2014, when a 1974 aluminum penny belonging to the family of a former U.S. Mint official was put up for auction. The penny was expected to fetch between $250,000 and $2 million. But get this, before the auction could proceed, the U.S. Mint stepped in, claiming ownership of the coin and halting the sale. Despite this, another example was sold in 2016 for an astonishing $1.15 million. Yes, you heard that right, a 1-cent coin sold for over $1 million. So, what drives the value of these 1974 aluminum pennies so high? First, it's all about rarity. With only a handful of known examples, these coins are highly sought after by collectors. Second, there's the historical significance. These pennies represent a unique chapter in U.S. Mint history, where the decision to change the material of the penny was almost realized. Finally, there's the legal intrigue surrounding these coins. The fact that the U.S. Mint has tried to reclaim some of these pennies only adds to their mystique and appeal, driving prices up even further. For those of you wondering, what about the regular 1974 pennies you might have in your pocket change? Could they be worth something? While most 1974 copper pennies are common and worth just a few cents in circulated condition, finding one in pristine, uncirculated condition could fetch you a few dollars. But if you ever stumble upon an aluminum 1974 penny, well, you could be holding $1 million treasure. So, keep an eye out, because you never know what might show up in your change. The 1974 1-cent coin is much more than just a penny, it's a symbol of a historical turning point in the U.S. Mint, a rare and valuable collectible, and for a few lucky collectors, $1 million jackpot. Whether it's the aluminum version or even a rare mint-condition copper cent, the story behind this coin is one that has captivated numismatists and collectors around the world. Today on this journey through the fascinating world of the 1974 penny. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You never know which penny in your pocket might be worth a fortune.